Okay, we're going to take down the Kimber Aegis Elite for cleaning. This is a 5-inch barrel made by Kimber. Aegis Elite Custom with the G10 grips. First, of course, we want to make sure it's empty, which I already did, but I'll do it again. Make sure it's completely 100% empty. And we want to release the hammer down, double check, make sure it's empty. First thing we're going to do is this type has the barrel bushing on the front, like most 1911s. 5-inch 1911s have a barrel bushing here, and they give you this wrench. It says Kimber on there. So what we need to do is we need to press down on this. This is the spring loaded. The recoil spring presses against this pin, and that's what holds the barrel lug in place. So basically, now it's under spring tension, so you have to be real careful here. So what we're going to do is line this up. I'm going to press down to release the spring tension and turn this to the 9 o'clock position, keeping my thumb right here, because when I let go of this wrench, this is under spring tension and this is going to pop up. So you want to let that up nice and slow, or this thing's going to get launched across the room, which is what happened to me the first time. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Okay, now that's out, you can pull this off here, but it might not come off easily. That's no big deal. You can leave that like that. So at this point, there's no tension on the slide, so you're going to cock the hammer and make it easier, and then push the slide back. What you want to do is you want to line up this little notch with the underside of this slide stop lever. So you want to push that back till it lines up. You can see it lines up right there. Okay, and then we want to pull this out. So from the other side, you can push a little. You can push a little bit. You see it lifts up. And pry your fingers under there. And just pull that right on out. Set that aside. Now at this point, the slide will slide right off the front of the gun. Just like that. Leaving the frame of the gun here. Okay, so at this point, you can just pull the spring right out of the front. That's your recoil spring. Set that aside. And at this point, now we want to remove this barrel lug so we can get the barrel out. So you can pull that guide rod out. And at this point, you want to turn this the other way as far as it'll go. Maybe not quite as far as it'll go. Turn it back just a touch. You can see it lines up there, and that'll pull right out of the front. Set that aside. Now your barrel, the linkage will have to be forward, and the barrel will slide right out of the front of the gun. Now everything is field stripped.